Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Alaskan Road Truckers. Apparently, it's had an update, and as far as I can remember, what they were saying, they were trying to update it to avoid sound glitching, so as of engine noises and other things like that. But we'll see how we get on. I mean, I don't want to expect high hopes or anything like that, because it's just the game. It's renowned for glitching. Trying to get the wheel to behave. I need to unplug it. Cheers. Maybe I'll nudge the power pack. Yeah, I may have nudged the power pack. Trying to get the wheel to behave, turn it on. No power seems to be going to it. I think it's come away. That's what it is, Dave. Come away. Even the cat was rummaging around the cables, hiding. I'm good at that. It's always a lot more fun, right? Can't find anything so far online about the update, but this game games that does pop in, you'll tell me. Right, the engine's stone cold. Right. We've got some people in already, which is nice. Leave it running. The engine's going to be stone cold for a little bit because it's. I don't think I've got anything attached to this. This is what it does. The game says you haven't got a jacket on. It's still doing that. It is pretty nifty. Right, cool. This is my way to make sure I know the radio covers on. So, chains on. Now, I've done this deliberately, so when I went to main menu, it would actually behave itself. So the last time that I had chains on when it main menu, it made the tires like slips. So let's find different, not the Settings, camera. Obviously, can't have that on, but Siri is. It's hopefully improved from the background issues. I'll still take a wee bit for that to warm up anyway. And actually, driving is the way to warm up. What to do is find a job to do. Very snowy, isn't it? Trash. We'll just do a big, massive, long one. We've got damaged machinery go all the way down south. Now it depends on where they're hiding. Well, that one goes all the way down. Power Hall Manufacturing. 20 hours on it. But we'll go here and we'll see what the see if the sound's been improved in the game, as in it doesn't what they glitch out or anything like. Apparently that's what the patch was meant to be doing, but we were dead after the last tech patch. It doesn't cut out anyway like as much as it did. I'm just going to be gooey because of the cold. The only way to actually warm up the engine is actually drive it. I'll fix the engine in a minute. I'll fix it when we get there. I want to see what position the one down here, because the power hall one's alright. It should not like down. I just want to do like a full light. I want to have a view to see where the. So that's the other one that goes different bit. In here, I've got it's all the heavy machinery one's in a good spot. That's good. Right. Have I got any toolkits? I have one. Keep it running, Dave. Once that starts to kind of fall, the coolant thaws, it will help. I'm breaking on gauge. I don't know what this health and safety malarkey is all about. I know I'm going to fix it in a second. This is leave it running, it always helps. Once it builds up a bit of warmth again, you need to obviously drive slowly, gently, basically, and usually the temperature in the coolant will increase. But it's hot because the engine's hot because of the non-melting of the coolant. When the coolant doesn't, you don't get the grey line there. It's like, wow, and that's why you need all the stuff to fix your I just want to see if the sound glitching has been fixed. That was in theory what they were saying they were trying to do the last time. I haven't found info about it. Graham Games informed me that there was an update for this game, so I'm checking it out. Yeah, check out Graham's channel. Trust me, well worth it. See how we get on. See if the sounds behave themselves. So far, obviously, it doesn't do it very often, but it's like as often as it used to. But that usually the sound glitching obviously induce the truck ready to make horrible decisions like die. The game would crash because of this, just because the sound was bloody awful. And you have wipers crashing there, the radiators. Right. After hitting that, where's my controller? I need to get some light bulbs. We'll get some coolant and stuff. That was really annoying. It's coming out of the like crunch. Yeah, I've got we'll pick up a toolkit because we'll probably need it down the line at some point. What we want to see is that level bit for the coolant is to start getting a little grey line. So once we start doing that, it will be a lot better. It will behave itself better. That's why I'm thinking space. Make one more in and it should have. I'll always look at this gate. Oh, one the headlight to worry about. Get on trucking. As I say, we've got, if we actually drive gently to the warn it. hopefully driving gently will be better for the engine, and it won't damage it as much on the road. Start generating a bit of heat. It starts to melt, the engine then starts to cool down. I'm misbehaving again. This is why I'm just needing all the... This is why during the winter you don't want to sleep a long time, because sleep too long, the engine does that. It's just like, ow, ow. The only good positive thing is if you need engineering skills, experience to go up, it helps. Helps to go up. It should hopefully get better. As I say, you just need the wee grey bar to start appearing and that'll be fine. Because it's colder than it has, and it does depend how cold it is in this winter, it is how quickly it'll defrost for you. No, I hate that. There's one there. Right. Back in the door. Yeah, I was going through them like this. Ain't nothing on earth. It says unless the outside temperature really picks up, that's the only way it starts to actually improve. Once it gets, if it gets higher than minus, like if we get the starts going to beyond minus 30 again and stuff, they'll probably actually start warming up again. The temperatures that they are at now, I had a car running. When you're trying to find the edge of the road, following these markers. You'll see how stable it stays. I think Graham says he was thinking of trying some of this weekend. Since it's had its update. The sound glitching was always something that used to kill the actual game. Make it crash. We just keep repairing the engine and needs be. Done that in the past. It gives you your engineering spec. Let's give you a little bit line from the screen. A hint of a grey line. I reckon because it's that bloody cold, it's going to struggled to warm up properly. You know, if it was minus 29 or something, it'd probably warm up better. I mean, I've seen like minus 43 in the game. See how it performs after it's updated. And let me know, guys, if you think it's performing any better. It's updated. The engine's had enough already. This is what I'm saying, you can't drive too far without the engine going. The engines overheat because the coolant's frozen solid. That's the problem. You have to try and somehow get the coolant to go yellow. If the coolant's not yellow, I'll be like, oh. And you know, at least when it starts to go yellow, it's going to warm up. Yeah, that's good. That's just getting yellow on it, so that's kind of why I don't want to stop, because I want to try and run it. I can fix it at the roadside with a tool. So the temperature loss is now much. This is what it is. It just takes a little bit of time for it to get there. So keep your many tools to fix the engine available to you. It's when it goes to zero and just that little circle at the bottom should start showing me a grey line. Because it's slowly warming up. There's then less damage to the engine. It's getting up there, isn't it? Like, am I on the road? I'm not on the road. That's a great funny question. This is a bit with the lonesome tree thing. Is it? Here's the last one. I can see a big ray on the coat bit. This is important. We'll see if this behaves itself. Don't know if we can get the cold footing at all before we actually have to The cold foot's probably a bit where its markers tell me the distance where it goes straight on. Right? Don't think he does tools. He's going to fix the engine. We've got a coffee or a few ourselves. Top up our energy supplies. Yeah, good. I can see a large grey line on the coolants. But that means it's now defrosting. And the engine will cool down better. So overheating. My sinuses are killing me, and that's what happens. You blow your nose and you crash into a car. Going to pull here. We'll fix everything. And if there's any replacement oil or coolant required, we'll do that there. Let's see. I'm always getting better. Jesus. She's like, going into work tonight and I'll fucking dying. I went in the motel and oh David. You feel like crap, you miss things so easily. Fill her up a wee bit. In there, right. The handbrake gone at least. Oh. If we can repair my thing, I'll open the lungs up, God. Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to blow my nose just to sort things out. Just cool for me. think I've got light bulbs or more light bulbs anyway, so I'm okay. Cool. Coffee. It's so far. I haven't seen much of too many glitches. See if sometimes it happens in a bit an hour in or something like that. Because I know the guys are doing their best to try and get this to work properly. This is genuinely a very good trucking game. I like the aspects in this, all the pitching it up and stuff. It does make it good fun. Right. Everyone needs. I just want to really go outside, so can I turn round in a big circle? Probably better going round that way. Go out. Turn to the right. You turn right and go the right way, right? We'll do that. Go like that. As I say, close the. If I got an update in this game, just have a wee look at it. And I would like to, I genuinely would like to platinum in this game. Basically, I just need to drive 1 mile than I've already driven. I'll probably have to reset the Del Boy. Yellow van, it's got 3 wheels. There's a lot of people who still like this game, despite the flaws. That's me playing on the touchpad. Use the controller to rotate the camera. Yeah, right, yellow now as well. That will mean the engine's not going to get damaged anywhere near as much as it was getting. That's the problem, see, when you, as I say, go for a sleep in a hotel or something, you stay 6 or 7 hours, the cool temperature just drops, runs away. Tomorrow we've got SnowRunner and Roadcraft updates. Tough decision, isn't it? I'll go for some SnowRunner tomorrow, I think. Because we've got new maps and stuff on Roadcraft and vehicles as well, 2 bridges. So I'm going to have to do one and then the other. Probably the best way to do it. The Roadcraft, I need to do the other maps there. I'm guessing before I can do the DLC stuff. More annoyed with 1 minute and 5 minutes. No, I'm back to coughing my bloody lungs out. Eating. See how we got on anyway. I know Graham was trying to do some ice road trucking in the game. See when it does, Graham, see if it's, the images are different. See the textures sort of kind of loading up. They're up here. Then for the sky. This takes me all the way down from one end of the map to the other end. Jesus. He's nuts. So far so good actually. I've had it in the background, music playing in the background, but so I can't turn the radio on. I wonder if I turn on the radio and then make that background music here. Can't turn it on and off. Oh god. Oh, say, oh, you played a bit of radio there. Let's try some. But so far, generally, it's been quite good. We had too many sound glitches. Sun on my bonnet. Oh, Jesus. Blind. I wonder if they solved the issue, the sticker issue. But buy a cheap truck, get a truck and nothing and put a sticker on it and then you load it in and see it was more when you went to, see when you put them on initially, they looked great, fine. It's when you went to the main menu and came back, the stickers had rotated and they had been reversed, like mirror image on the one side and the back and that. So if you have stuff writing, you can't actually read it unless you've got a mirror. Try to jig there. Volume my coffee, I'll be over drunk this and drink the coffee. Pick me up. Like I said, that makes a difference once you start getting the little grey line appear on the cool bit. It's great. Yeah, thank goodness I'm not have to keep fixing my engine every 5 seconds. That's why I carry lots of tools though. I thought a long journey kind of gives you a hint of where the sound's been fixed or not. So far so good, personally. Too many of the people in chat let me know what they think, but a lot of people who normally watch me are probably at work. In lock mode, you know. I do like this game. I think it deserves for me to platinum it. And, Simon's here, this is what he'd be typing on all the time. Well, we'll check the SnowRunners update tomorrow. I think that's what we'll do, because that's tomorrow update for SnowRunner. Road Traffic, I was really obviously enjoying playing along with Leon. I need to get a lot of the maps done on Road Traffic. Sing along, Simon, sing along. I like trucking, I like trucking, I like trucking, and I like truck. The cafe menu with pride. We'll throw it all out. But this is something quite good so far. As I say, I was trying to search for the update on the internet. It's anything about it. I think Graham knew about it somewhere. I couldn't find it. This is the best. It always gets me, this one. If I don't slow down enough in this corner, I just find myself going. I find myself on the opposite side of the road. But genuinely done something on this update, definitely, because it actually seems even crisper, actually, the visuals. I don't know, but as I say, if we've sorted the sound as well, because that obviously was making the game crash, because you get the mono sound. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to see, we're going to get the engine sound where it's just like that's what I mean by things like the crashing on the sound, and it would just like be one toned, just like just droning away like me. That's the sort of thing you should always get. I mean, this isn't this is not an expensive game. It's only £23 pounds. An extra pound for, you know, extra decals and liveries and stuff like that. I think they're trying to do as many glitches as possible in the game before we even consider doing anything else. But we enjoy it so far. And everybody can. I mean, this is like American Truck Simulator, but obviously a lot smaller. We've got the Aussie Truck Simulators maybe coming out at some point this year. Haven't heard anything else about it. Let's see how we get on. No neons just concentrating on these moving at the moment. Now, there's a chance here, if there's a police car, this van is going to, it's usually when they turn out of the opening, they turn out the opening and they crash straight into the police car that sits there, if it's sitting there. They crunch. It's like, what? Yeah, a moron, aren't you? Yeah. There's no police car, but that's, he'll come out of there and he will dunk into the police car that sits there sometimes. Catch you in your speed, or your speeding manoeuvre. Ooh, pretty impressed. Let's have a wee, I'm just going to the controller, just have a wee outside what you think. This is what happens when you try to do different things at once. This seems much more. It seems improved. Right, let's go back to normal mode. Especially if you're steering wheel up, also like just sitting in the cabin chilling out. I don't know who's going to come in, who isn't going to come in, but we've had an update. I think allegedly it was solving the sound glitching issues. That was a plan, I think. Don't hear the background music pop playing a wee merrily. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. The good thing is, as I say, that was one of the things that made the game crash. Play the game, and then you get the one tone noise, some description. Usually, the engine noise at one point. Usually, when it tries to attempt to do a save, and then finally says it goes. So it doesn't matter what gear or how much you press the accelerator. But apparently so far so good. As I say, Mr. Graham Games wants to check it out, I think. There's too many things that get updated and you just sort of go, or a new shiny game comes out and you just sort of go, stuck in my lungs here. You just can't breathe, and that's what's bothering me here. Gunge. Yeah, I think Graham will probably look at this because he does like this game. He's the same as me. It's a case of the glitching and stuff like that always upsets you. If you get it unglitched all over the place, so far been on really smooth. That's what I like. The stuff like that. It's an inexpensive trucking game. £20 odd. See what ETS and ATS are going to do for us. What prices they're going to give us when they release. And now they're going to do like a bundle where you get both the games. That's the question. I'll definitely buy. I think I'm going to buy this special on the Train Sim World because I can get 3 of the DLCs I don't have, and it'll cost me obviously a lot less than even if we're on sale. You'd have to go into a ridiculous sale price to match it. That was my lungs hearing. More of my lungs starting to appear again. Ate that too much. No, that you're trying to. You can't even get a chance to press the mute button when you start going. It's like, flip off. People are going, Dave, don't die. Please don't die. Be careful. We'll get round here. I don't know. Hi, Ali. Often AI traffic running in the back of me. I was going to call it in, and then the AI guy is just, no, we're just going to run in the back here, and you're going to get deducted $300 because you ran in the back here. So I still got that issue. Game. Right, we'll go round anyway. That's all is why it's got damaged, because some idiot can't even stop. Trying to see where the road is. Because should have went not through between the trees. Alien Alley. We'll find a wee spot once we get along a bit. There should be another area for us to get ourselves some coffee and perk ourselves up. I think that's got the avalanche, so we want to go this route here. This is the way round. If there's an avalanche at this point, we just drive round this way. We'll get back on the road, no problem. So it's the way to negotiate it anyway. Still on the little road bit actually, because there's a wee picnic or something. Nothing my gob. Let's see if there's an avalanche. I couldn't remember. It's hard to see sometimes. Because if you go that way, it's quite often an avalanche that way. You can't get around. And so you have to go around to get. You'll find if it's got an avalanche if this guy turns back. That's all you look. If everything's white, I can't see. You know if there's an avalanche there, if the guy has to burrow around. Oh, he's trying to get up it. Unsuccessfully though. And he's disappeared. You just have to wait for these guys to go past. There's an obstacle in the way, is there? Let's see. An avalanche and everybody's causing mayhem, right? We negotiated it by going via the nature trail. See that side there I came from is handy because there's how many obstacles on the road? I've negotiated them. This is more. Yeah, I negotiated them by going around them. You can go around them. It's just you call them in, and it takes like 3 hours for the guys to clear it. And obviously, if you're waiting 3 hours, your coolant level will, temperature will drop. And that's also a thing you need to remember. Waiting for 3 hours at least. That's what you want. You want that little grey line next to the sort of like coolant indicator. As long as that's just tell. I'm sure it's the coolant. See, that's the oil, but it's I'm sure it's the coolant. I don't know, is he diving out, around. And that's what annoys me is right, the AI are coming out of the junctions and you just drive straight out. You're like, excuse me, I got right away, and you're no. I just drive straight out. Yeah, that's a good idea. Right. Oh, keep that monotone. You do have a monotone sound. Right. What I'm going to do, go in somewhere. We'll find a wee parking bit. And then we'll... This is the first time. But I'll obviously what I want to do is find a bit where I can get out of the way. I can save the game anyway, so. But yeah, this is the sort of sound glitching I'm talking about. You get the monotone engine noise, stuff like this. I did say that I'm not counting my chickens yet. But we'll find a wee bit cooling. This corner here. That's what I want to do. Because you obviously can't even hear the indicator. I want to take the chains off. Right, no, but take the chains off. So that seems to have issues for the. We'll just do a save. Do a save. So still getting the monotone glitching sound. Right. That's still happening. That's what I was trying to say. I think they'll post it. They haven't posted it yet. So double check this is on. As I said, it was telling me I was getting cold, even though the jacket was on. You have to sort of remove things and put them back on. Make it say it's got on. That's the chain on. But that was certainly the first time for after supposedly updated and sorted. See, that's for me the way to do it, to solve it. But as I say, I haven't seen what the update says it is done. That's what I was trying to find what the updates says done, but that's the sound glitches as well. It definitely broke the game, as well as some of the other glitching. It's not me. can say that we know it still happens. Maybe it's just vastly reduced the amount of times it's doing it. Because I've seen myself do it and it glitches really quickly. It does it almost instantaneously as you come back in and you start playing and you're like, oh, the engine sound's gone again. I think they're just going to keep doing small increments of improvements in this game. There will never be one massive patch to solve everything. I think it'll just be like a wee patch here, a wee patch there. That's the first sound glitch I've had. That was about an hour in. As I said, that usually when it happens about an hour in. You just get the monotone engine noise. It's like weird. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. Not really a bad game at all, it's just glitchy. It's cheap. Small developer. And I know how really good this game would be if it didn't have the glitching. We've got the background music, yeah. We've had the brief background music briefly. But yeah. So I've had one sound glitch so far. And I'm trying to find information about the patch. I don't know if it's on there. I don't know if we've got a Discord or anything. It's just at Mr. Graham Games there was a patch for it come up into me today. No, so I thought I'd check it out. I need to find it so I can give you what the information is. The thing is the last time they did put a wee notification next on the actual game telling us what it done. The last one was to improve frame rates around the bed area. That was the last one. We've got another patch for whatever reason. That's what I'm trying. They said they were going to try and improve the sound. I think it is to try and stop it glitching as much. Honestly, it won't glitch. It'll always, I think it'll always glitch unless you do something serious. We've got a bit here, we can get some coffee. always usually has a cop car. Just no driving the cop car, David. We'll go and get some coffee. I should turn it off at the moment, no, that shouldn't be bad. I'll save your battery power as well. I'll bet just parts of this and part was. Let's finish off all the coolant. And dump it. But it's. Oh. I was looking in the mirror, you actually see a wee guy going in the mirror. It's cool. I noticed that before, right? Put that one. That's a good coolant. We're going to make the wee guy something to eat. So apparently, as I say, apparently there's an update, so we've only got soup left. Got soup left. Jeez, let's get him some grub. Right, so we'll go back inside and get him some food. Don't mind it off at the moment because of the what's that? Gel. Just get some stuff to put in your fridge. I was looking in the mirrors and you could see a wee guy jumping in. So. But we haven't had too many sound glitches. I'm sure, I'm not expecting none. I've had one. Sometimes it will rectify itself. Other times, no, you need to just the way to avoid some of the glitches on the thing is just go to the main menu. The last time I had done the main menu and I had my chains on, I went to the main menu, came back and my tyres were like slips. They were completely ruined. So I'm taking the chains off every time I go to the main menu. Oh, I take the place out here. We've got the mate. We've got wiper blades in the back there. Replace them. I may actually just create another slot for each area. So we can carry more. I was going off before you could get me copper. Hey! Right, it won't take long. Hey, no, just the normal background music's quite cool. We do have a radio. If I put the radio on, I'm definitely going to get copyright strikes. Yeah, I had pressed it earlier on, and I was trying to cancel it as soon as I could. They wouldn't let me. I had to press circle, and I'm going to give it 10 seconds or 30 seconds with the radio on, so it might copyright me. I can mute it. And just get the game, get YouTube to mute that part. Easy. I was just trying to see if we could get the background music to play. Another avalanche somewhere. Oh yeah. The completely I can tell is this. Don't know. Look at the map. Avalanche zone is there. I'm not happy here because it's pointing me where I should be going. At least now I was considering, am I going to Valdez? No, you're not going to Valdez, you're going over here. You're okay, you're okay. All is well. I was like, oh no. Yeah, don't need the lights at the moment. The more storage slots you have, the better. I've made it so the guy obviously doesn't get hungry very quickly. It's just earning up XP, and the XP is earned by doing stuff like cooking or discovering places, taking the photographs, or cutting the trees away and stuff like that. So you get a bit of XP for that. For your personality. It does seem more stable though. Just in general. I mean the trees aren't popping in quite as readily. Could be just me. Obviously guys, if you let me know if you think it's performing better, leave a wee comment on the video. say, I was doing the Matthew Old Country, which I probably really should try and complete it. Nearly there. I've been getting there on it. Because I'm enjoying that. It's fun. Short game, but I've been doing a little bits here, a little bits there. Do enjoy the game. It's the knife fights. It's seriously pressing the button, the right button at the right time. Important part. Fling knives. Fling. Fling. Like the fling knives were handy. Keeping people out. Definitely going to get there, but it's like, it's just a test to see how well what the improvements are, see if the sound's less glitchy. I think that's what the patch is about. I haven't found info about the patch, not yet. Mr. Graham Games, he might be able to tell you. He wasn't even informed me there was a patch of this. Nice guy. He likes this, he likes things like FIFA and GT7. These are sort of games he plays. Obviously, do expect well, not if, but when ETS or ATS come to console, they'll be jumping on that as well. I think I'll get, if there's a bundle for them, I'll get the bundle. That'll probably save me a lot of money. Guaranteed about ETS, I probably would be the first one I'll be on. Different type of style of truck than the American one. I'm enjoying this game, it was a really good game. Oh boy, he's losing past me. I don't know. I always used to laugh because sometimes they fly around the corner and then go whoo! Yeah, oblivion. It was funny. It was quite funny. Sit around the corner. It's like watching Jason Game Tech UK, he was saying that this developer, and they were saying basically, yeah, you're a bit of a something that nobody else has done before, and that's changing seasons and stuff on this game, you know. It's quite a tough thing to do. Try and get right. Reindeer. see anything ahead of me, it's like foggy. What skin shall I put in my truck? One that makes it look cool. Yeah, once you get your garage fully upgraded, that's where you get extra skins you can get at any other ordinary garage. Buttery smooth, but it seems to be quite smooth at the moment. Like the day. So yeah, guys, it's been an hour and a half, and I've only had one issue with it. Spook. He's blowing the van off it. Where's he going? Stupid van drivers undertaking you. He stopped and then he's now undertaking you. Right. So they've been playing about an hour and a half, and so far I've only had experienced one sound glitch. So just so far, that's for me, that's very much a winner. But I have to see. I wish I could see the patch notes for it, because every time I sort of look for stuff, I can never find it. There doesn't seem to be much information about them. See what notes there are. How you doing? Cool. These. So I don't know what people think so far. Yeah, I've done this. I thought I want to complete the map here too, but I'll do this. So I like both games though, obviously. Mafia Old Country got a patch, but it doesn't solve some of the frame rate issues. Seems to be like, stuck games. You try to do things, it does make life difficult. Right. I'm going to stop there. Speak to the boy. I don't know if he's going to have any jobs for me to do. It's always handy when you got jobs in the places where you've just dropped off to do as well. So more money. 15. That's a lot of fucking XP, 446. You know, it's really handy. Personality points. I need three points on the personality just to do these. And 3 on that, so I still need 4. I need to cut lots of trees down. Well, we're getting there with the trucking. And then we'll have that one. The jobs. Are they available? Yeah, that's what I was half expecting. Not active there either. Do that Alpine market there. Does that take us to? I'll take us up to top. That's another job to do. That's what I hate is when you get there and there isn't anything for you to do. Let's I'm going to have to cancel the job, but because I had a glitch. I had to cancel the job because even though it said I've just delivered it. Stupid game. Right. Some trucking reputation. We'll go across the other side. There seems to be jobs happening. It was more the fact that he cancelled the guys. He cancelled it and you lose reputation as well as not fair. Game issues. Right, said it had jobs. I hate when you drive around there and then suddenly it doesn't. Jobs aren't available. It's like, hey. check my coolant. Let's just try and get rid of this tiny little bit of coolant I've got left in my. What's the reason of that coolant? Don't need it, don't need it. There's new guys off this. We'll get that when it goes out towards the open market. So. Oh, wish I was. Stop being croaky. Stop being croaky. Right, stop that one. But I'm waiting for the patch info about it. I need to try and find it. I'll try and Google it again. It's when you do in it just seems to be any patch notes are like yesteryear's patch notes. No, it's just in. I'll hold you look again, see if there's any update. I'll Google it again. See if there's any. EIOV. Yes, the Alaskan Road Truckers PS5 update rolled out today, September the 3rd, focusing on performance, optimized E-regions like Rio Bay, Susquehanna, North, Willow, Masala, Parma, Sutton Alpine. This patch aims to improve stability, reduce memory use, and provide smoother frame rates in these areas, enhancing the overall trucking experience. So it's basically trying to improve frame rates and stuff. That's what it's doing, running the sound. So that's what I just found it on the IO view. So targeted areas for improved frame rates are Rio Bay, Sustanta, North, Willow, Masala, Parma, and Sutton Alpine. So that's what's been improved. But I haven't had as many sound glitches. I can't remember. Am I hitched up here? Yeah. Cool. Right, I was trying to remember if I was hitched up the truck. So improved frame rating, stuff with less glitching. So sound hasn't been mentioned in the glitch, so it's saying improved frame rates. It's focusing on. So I haven't seen anything about. So that's what they're trying to do. Is I think they're trying to improve frame rates and performance in different areas. I'm gonna have to press the button to default route. So it's basically, hopefully it follows where I'm trying to go. That's what this patch is done. Because that's when it reduces frame rates. It's usually when you put the mirrors on. I'll often it with Graham. I've not had that much issues with it. It's just the speed of the animations and stuff whenever you were driving with the mirrors on. It was always like, where am I going? That's what it is. We've still got sound glitch, you're saying. I haven't done anything about the sound patch, so that's what the patch is all about. Improved frame rates in certain areas. I knew I'd find it eventually. Couldn't find it anywhere. That's just, I couldn't find any information. Tell me. But I know one of the patches they want to do is improve the sound to avoid some of the glitching on the sound. It's certainly been quite smooth, the frame rate and stuff. Because I think what it is, it's like when the frame rate really when the frame rate dips, and then it wants to do a game save as well, an automatic game save, it can make the game crash. It's when it does it at the same time. We're heading back to where we were. Slightly different area, but we're going to slightly more or less where we were. That's what this one's done. So I might just go there, call it quits actually, because then if I do that, it gives me time to get food. I think that's important to me, Dave. Get something to eat before you go to work. You'll feel better. So yeah, improved frame rates in the areas. I'll put in the comment on the stream when it finishes. I'll leave it there so people know what it's about. I'm not saying I'm in a bastard to this game, but far from it. But I think because there's so few trucking games on console like this, now we're getting a big massive bundle of them. I mean, you get a game that's still getting supported even though it's had issues, and people know it's had issues. Developers had, and then they sort of come back to it eventually. Took a long time, but I think what they're trying to do is improve in the flickering of the trees and stuff like that, less of. So I can suspect Graham might do this at some point again. He said he might do it. He heard that it's got an update. It would be nice to platinum this game actually, to be honest. The main reason I always think that would be because the length of time we've had the game now, it's just like, well, you might as well just platinum it. You know, the amount of miles that I've driven and just kind of, and it is just you're trying to see, it's not going to take too long. Well, what have I done today? Maybe when I finish this, 1.5K. That's fine. But I mean, it obviously still going to take a while. But you get your XP, and then you'll be able to because as I say, I'll get that one license, and then all I have to, when I get the other license, it's just for military hardware basically. I'll be able to just worry about trucking, how many miles I can go. And you hit I know when you hit 100k in miles, I shall get that, and then I'll get the platinum afterwards as well. It'd definitely be nice to deliver a tank. That'd be fun. Nice to do something daft like that on the road. It all depends if it's the old one that was about or a new one. Let's have a look at the map. It's there, but obviously, yes, we can drive around it. It's on that section there, but we can drive around it. I think it's on the hill. It's on the hill, but either that, or you actually go up the other way. And that's, as I say, I'll complete this and I'm going to call it quits. A couple hours or so driving this, which is good. Good. More than enough. It is more than enough chilling out. I can do longer if I wanted to, but if I come off it earlier, I can get myself something to eat. And at least I'll put it in a comment about what the patch does. It's basically to improve frame rates and stuff in certain areas of the map. So if you're within a sort of within a certain area, I think that's what they're doing, because I think that's how the game works. So when you get the save and stuff like that, it's almost like loads of different areas in. So you like got one area and then a separate area, and they kind of one has to load in to make it continuous. And little bits like that, I think, is what makes it crash. Let's have the hasty bits like that. Well, it'll make Graham happy. They'll watch me and say, oh, he's alright. As I say, I've had one sound glitch. That's all I've had. I've only had one sound glitch in the game. So they've not sorted the sound glitching. They have improved frame rates and stuff and all that. Because they had mentioned about the sound and that before. So that's what we all assumed it was all about. It's improving frame rates and stuff like that in certain areas. When it was up at Prudhoe Bay, that was one of the areas that said try to improve the frame rates. Graham will possibly play on Saturday night. I don't know. He'll be able to tell you. Let's go and get some coffee, Dave. Get some coffee first. Keep the guy going. Cheapest coffee. And then I'll get something to eat. Forehead time. Oh damn, I done all three. Ow. My head. That's why you got the VL bar, but they're going, oh. It was too much in pain with the too much coffee. I'll just keep this one up on my hand right now. The headache bit is not done too much this way. Just had that mad rush, all the coffee under the sun. I'm gonna put a comment and say the bits that this game's meant to have had improved frame rates on. Because obviously I think sometimes the frame rate where the frame rates suck is when you get the sound glitching as well. So it kind of works out, helps each thing out. Get this delivered. Call it quits. So by the time I get this delivered, nearly 4 o'clock here, and I'll be able to need to get something to eat and then ready for work. I'm meeting the mad dash out the door, going If I can just be more chilled rather than mad dash right now. These bits, especially in the snow, I have no idea which side I am. I should be driving on. Up from this side now. To this side. One road we have, you know. We're going to have to go to the right. We should be able to avoid it on the right. I mean, any day there's not too much barrage to go and do this, but heat on the coolant temperature, but like I say, once it heats up, you can always take the cover off, and it means it cools down, and you replace it again as it gets colder. Just getting the fine balance. Certainly getting a little warm for it, you know. It says straight on, we don't go straight on, we've got to go to our right, Dave. Because we go straight on, that's where the bit is. We're not going there. Do it in the winter, and it's good because it just means it was Graham says it was weird with the snow and the wispy effect. See, when it's not, when it's cold, you don't get the wispy effect, so solid triangles. Starts from again. It behaves itself. The sections you can always negotiate and get yourself out if you have to avoid blockages. Not going in there, David. Yeah. We got the Research Township where the road splits into two areas of it basically. You get the normal tarmac road, it swings off to the right, and then you got the dirt road that goes straight on from it. That's where we go to the right. So the straight on is where the blockage is. And when you radio in, I don't think you get any XP for it. Unless you get out there with your shovel. It'll be like Homer called Mr. Plow. My name again is Mr. Plow. He's Mr. Plow jacket on. That seemed to excite Marge. As like a role-playing thing for them, wasn't it? She asked him to get his Mr. Plough jacket on. Is this where it is blocked in? It's blocked there. Is it blocked at that one? Let's see if we can reverse out. This guy did run the back in me. It's just easier to see, isn't it? I thought the other one, it was the dirt road that was blocked. Hi, Gareth. Apparently there's the frame rate improvements in certain areas of the game. I thought it was sound glitch. Okay, to solve the sound glitching. So it's frame rate improvements to it. It was Graham Games that told me there was an update. I went the wrong way. I thought this was the bit it was blocked. Yeah, let's pause it now. I'll tell you, Gareth, since we're here, is you like playing this game. I eventually found the notes on the patch. So it's basically a performance optimization in key regions like Prudhoe Bay, Sultana North, Willow, Wasala, Parma, Sutton Alpine, and it's just to improve stability, make it smoother. That's eventually the info for the patch. Are you about to do cooked hunting? Good luck with the hunting. I am going to finish this off. Yeah, Gareth, because I need to go to work afterwards. I didn't go yesterday. I wasn't feeling too great. Still don't feel too great, but I think I'm going to go in tonight. I'm feeling better than I was yesterday, but one of these things you want to get pennies and stuff. And you seem to don't like it when you start taking days off all the bloody time. That's another thing. Yeah, I don't know what the version 2 of what hunting game, but there's always hunting games and things like that coming out. If I had the time, Gareth, I would join you for the hunting game, because I quite enjoy it. I haven't played it for a long while. It was always more fun when I was playing along with you. You and I going You were keeping me right. Stand up and up down. Don't let the wind blow towards your hose. What you're trying to, the game you're trying to hunt. There's a smell and you go, ooh, I can smell you. What are you saying? Brand new shiny game, so I'm guessing maybe improved graphics and stuff. Is it the same people that do the one where we're playing? There's it, the one we play, Gareth. Yeah, cool. Haven't seen anything about that anywhere. Sometimes that's the best way. Hi Simon. Yeah, correct. Truck is what you want to type in. Where's the parking up zone? I'm looking for the reverse bit. I know you like trucking. I like trucking and I like to truck. Like, ooh, this is where we're parking. There's a reverse section. To reverse it, obviously get more smackaroonies. Yeah, I was trying to have a wee look what the update was on this, Simon. It was Graham Games came in and he said it was an update for this. So it's frame rate optimization for certain areas. We've got more than enough temperature in there. We always thought it was to do with sound, because they get sound glitches where the sound just goes into a monotone sound with the engine. Like, I've only had it once. Sometimes it might be affected by the frame rate issues maybe in the game. But I think you're doing targeting different areas at a time to try and improve the frame rates. That's what I'm assuming. See, that's 10 to 4. See, that's a good idea for me to say, right, I've had enough and get some food. The last time we decided to screw me up by not coming out of the job. Says, you haven't delivered. I've just delivered it 10 seconds ago. I had to cancel it to get another job. It was really annoying. So definitely lose reputation in the game. Lift music going on here. Four stars in it. It's 77,000 miles delivered. I just need to keep cooking up stuff and hopefully find some fallen trees to cut away. We'll get that off as well over time. Maybe we'll get that license. But because he said there was a update, I had to have a look. I had to double check it. I had to go, ooh, update. It's just one of these things, you know. So it's better getting something you can cook, because something you can cook. And, it gives you XP. And I hate sort of starting in the middle of a job in a stream as well. It's nice to say, right, let's start a new job and kind of go from there. Maybe as well. Microwave this soup. We've got soup there already, but it doesn't seem to put the turkey in the fridge. And we'll be ready for the next time. Tomorrow might, as I said to, I'm saying tomorrow quite likely be SnowRunner, since there's an update for SnowRunner tomorrow. The SnowRunner's got an update for the new season pass and Roadcraft. But it's cool. So I've still got a lot of miles to do to get the. There you go. There we go. Just over under 23,000 miles I need to drive and get the XP up to get the military grade. Once I get that and drive 100,000, let them. Here we come. I've started this game out more than anybody else, I think. Most people. Because I think a lot of people went, oh, you just sort of think, because of all the issues, the frame rates and stuff. As I said, the Gareth there says they've been doing some frame rate issue improvements in designated areas. I think they're just doing bits here, bits there, trying to. That's certain Alpine there. That was one of the areas, wasn't it? Did it say? I'll type it. I'll type it in the comment of what ones are getting updated. Yeah, so they had various places that we're going to, so yeah. Southern Alpine, which is this area. This is the Willow Wasala Parma. So that's there's Parma, Wasala, Willow, right? So improvements in this area here, down here. Yeah, so it says Satana and Budro Bay. Satana North, that's there. So these areas here have been tried to improve. So from down there, along there, up to about here, they've been trying to improve the frame rates. And the other bit, they've been trying to improve frame rate. We'll have to go all the way up here to Ruby, and they've been trying to improve the frame rates amongst Ruby as well. So that's the areas they've been trying to improve. That I think they'll be doing other ones at a later date as well. But that's the regions that are trying to improve the frame rates. So with improved frame rates, there should be then less crashes. They're just in bits at a time, obviously. But they gives you a rough idea what the patch done. They would just to say performance, improve the performances around this area, and we'll be have the north. So that was today's patch notes. I'll put it in as a comment. I'll be up in the shop in a minute. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you later. Bye for now. Me hungry.